Hi, I'm Jeff, and this is how I mentor. So I work with people who are navigating real life situations, usually some kind of transition, like changes in living situations, shifts in responsibility, relationship challenges, or struggles around independence. My primary focus is adults with mild developmental disabilities, but the situations we talk about, responsibility, communication, confidence, independence, are all human situations, so they apply to most people. This work isn't about fixing people. It's about helping someone see their situation more clearly and more honestly. And then that clarity informs intention, and intention is what makes improvement possible. How I show up. So I don't rush to give advice. When I do offer an opinion, I'm clear that it's an opinion, and I usually wait until trust has been established before I do that. Most of the time, I just stay present, pay close attention to what's being shared. That way, when I do offer something, it's relevant, grounded, and actually useful. Habits, mistakes, and learning. Together, we look at what's really happening, what's working, what's not, and what keeps repeating. Over time, with attention and ownership, habits begin to change. And I don't rush people. Sometimes I'll even sit back and allow small mistakes to happen, the kind that lead to real-world consequence. But I'm always staying mindful of safety, support, and each person's real limitations. But those lived lessons tend to create more ownership than anything that I could explain. The three-phase approach. I approach each mentoring relationship in three phases: rapport, trust, and then influence. Rapport. Rapport isn't something I try to force, it's something that I nurture. When people realize they're not being managed, fixed, or talked into something, they tend to relax. And as we get familiar with each other, I listen for patterns, not just stories, but what keeps repeating, where their effort stalls, where momentum fades. Even when things get uncomfortable, I stay calm and consistent, often returning to simple universal truths that apply to most situations, regardless of a person's ability. Trust. If I stay consistent and available, rapport naturally becomes trust. I bring a relaxed, steady presence. As a mentor, you'll bring your own personality and your own way of being real. And as conversations deepen, people begin to trust that steadiness, and that's what allows influence to emerge. Influence and responsibility. Once trust is there, personal responsibility becomes part of the work. Not because someone should take responsibility, but because they're ready to carry it for themselves. They've done the work, they've clarified what matters to them, they understand their own motivations, wants, and needs, and influence grows when someone feels clearly seen and knows the next step belongs to them. That's how I mentor. Rapport opens the door, trust keeps it open, and influence, leading to responsibility, is what lets someone walk through it. All right, take it easy out there and take care of each other.